You did it again. 95J. The Madden move. The Madden move. Yeah. Woo. I gotta go hard every day. 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 The Madden move. The Madden move. Yeah. Woo. I gotta go hard every day. 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 Talk to 95J. I hit my dance, I hit my blitz, I get my pay. I took my move, I'm in my bag, I'm in my woo. I'm winning them all, I'm good with these tools, they playing to lose. Madden the move, the Madden move, he's taking you fools. I can't lie, I break the lie. Pass the right, I'm on the go. My dogs right, headed to the top. Yeah, I win a lot. The Madden move. I gotta go hard every day. 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 Madden move. I gotta go hard every day. 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 95J. Talk to 'em. I hit my dance, I hit my blitz, I get my pay. I took my move, I'm in my bag, I'm in my woo. I'm winning them all, I'm good with these tools, they playing to lose. Madden the move, the Madden move, he's sticking you fools.
Yo, what's going on, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon. This is your brother 95J. Welcome to the YouTube channel. We got the Madden move here, man. A 32-member online franchise league, and we are in the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at the playoff card here. Let me just move myself somewhere here in the middle, that AFC side. Dolphins take out the Steelers in a close game. Chiefs get the victory over the Denver Broncos. And then you have the Texans with the blowout here against the Bills. Moving forward to the next round, divisional round in the AFC. You got the Jags, huge blowout, 88 points against the Texans. Dolphins put up a performance against the Chiefs, 56-39. That moves us on to the AFC Championship game, where there was a tough battle between the Dolphins and the Jaguars. The Jaguars with the comeback victory there in the final seconds. NFC side, the Bears take on the 49ers, just skate by 1 point. Lions started off with a dominant victory. The Seahawks fight back, but the Lions get the victory in the end. The Packers take a dominant lead over the Panthers. That's going to bring us to the divisional round there in the NFC. Eagles with a nice victory over the Bears, a revenge game. Lions put up a strong performance there with a great lead against the Packers. That moves them on to the NFC Championship game. And taking a look at it, man, this is what we want to see in the playoffs. Both games came down to 3 points in the AFC and NFC Championship game. It doesn't get much better than that. Both guys battle-tested, strong regular season performances, and here they meet in the Super Bowl. You got the Jags, you got the Lions, man. Who are you choosing to win this game? We got Ray in the chat. Yo, Benjamin in the building. What's going on, brother? Big G. Yo, 10 minutes till I clock in. Dang. Looks like you got a cold coming up, man. I heard a cough. Hey, boss, I don't think I can make it today. You got to be able to tune in, big dog. All right, so we are just 8 minutes till kickoff. Keep in mind, we'll have draft, offseason schedule, all that good stuff popping up here soon after the playoff game. It's going to give me a better idea kind of what things are looking like. Yesterday, we did review kind of what the Jags had going on. So let's take a quick deep dive into the Lions here. Jared Goff, 5,200 passing yards. Great for the regular season stats. 54 passing touchdowns to 27 interceptions. 68% completion rate, averaging about 307 yards per game. with a 118 rating, only allowing 11 sacks. That's good compared to some of the stats we saw yesterday after reviewing the whole league. Jahmyr Gibbs with 160 attempts, 1,000 yards on the ground, averaging about 6.8 yards per carry. That's exactly what you want to see. The guys switch it up. Jared Goff with 19 rush attempts on this season outside of his brand, but it shows that these guys will do that. Jahmyr Gibbs, 12 rushing touchdowns, 1 fumble on this season, 47 broken tackles. Who we got in the chat, man? Big Ray. I got Lions. If he can run the ball and control the clock. Matt, yo, what's going on, brother? Let's go. Ray, no back and forth. It's draining, especially with 7-minute quarters. Yeah, got to manage the clock. Big Bo, what's going on, brother? Can the Lions keep up with the Jags or stop their O? That's the question here today. We know it's a high-powered offense there from the Jags. We saw a recipe of success from the Dolphins, but the Jags offense just proves worthy, and you can't count out his defense either. I like what I'm seeing here from the Lions offense. 4 receivers with 1,000 receiving yards. I mean, this is due a lot of credit here. This is a great job. You have a tight end racking up 1,000 receiving yards, Jahmyr Gibbs himself. I mean, this guy, 1,000 rushing yards, 1,000 receiving yards. You love to see 11 receiving touchdowns. You have an even split between the St. Brown and Tesla. And for some reason, Hunter isn't even showing on here, but you know he gets reps as receiver as well. Moving over to the defensive side, this is going to be a big one. The Dolphins were able to apply pressure, and it you could see that from their stat sheet, right? Before we went into the game, we reviewed their team. They were a team that put up pressure. They had a lot of tackles for loss, a lot of sacks, and that carried over into the game. So taking a look at the Lions here, 14 tackles for loss for McNeil, and then Aiden Hutchinson has 10 himself. The sack leader belongs to Hutchinson with 6. Not many sacks on this team compared to what we've seen, but, you know, this right here is good numbers to see. You have 2 defensive backs, both with 5 interceptions. You have a tie here, Travis Hunter and Brian Bench with 4 themselves, and then multiple guys getting their hands on the ball. So this is showing that maybe that pressure isn't getting home. That's reflecting on the stat sheet, but it's enough pressure to force, you know, mistakes from the quarterback. That's kind of what we're seeing there. Forced fumbles for this team. Travis Hunter with 2, Kendricks with 2, Kyle Duggar has 1, Anzalone, McNeil. And does this defense put up points? We have 3 touchdowns from Travis Hunter and 2 from DJ Reed. So pretty much looking at it, man, in the regular season, these guys had a big trade, and it's funny that they're matched up here. Travis Hunter from the Jaguars going over to the Detroit Lions here in a trade for Jameson Williams. I believe there was a pick swap in the mix. Big time trade. Both guys felt like they got what they wanted, what they needed out of it. And here they go. They meet in the Super Bowl. So far, we got one person choosing the Lions. Looks like Bo's kind of on the fence there between the two. Let me see. Get some folks off in here, man. Super Bowl. We're looking about 4 minutes away here as we get started. Where am I at? Bro, where is that post at? Did I post it somewhere else? Bear with me, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to look for... Yep. I posted in the wrong chat. Crazy. Crazy work. All right, there we go. We're back on pace now. Go back to the league convo. All right. And I'm just waiting for a stream to pop up here. Let's take a look. All right, Hutch needs to step up. I agree, man. Lions, I don't think, can generate enough pressure. Taking a look at the stats, I guess that's a fair assumption to make there. I mean, let's review. Yo, my screen's frozen. All right, there we go. Taking a look at the season stats as we looked at quarterback, Trevor Lawrence leads the way here. So just to get an idea on sack leaders, Myles Garrett, Nick Bosa, Harold Landry, Quinnen Williams, Elijah Chapman, Bradley Chubb, Kalijah Kancey, Montez Sweat, Granderson. So, you know, Hutch is down here quite a ways. What did he have? 6? And he's not even showing up. It does that sometimes, man. Like, it'll leave out certain players, I've realized. Yeah, it'll leave out certain players. Because Hutch has 6 and it doesn't even show him on the list at all. So, team stats is going to give us a better idea, though. We can check that out before we get started here. Kind of exactly what they're looking like on the defensive side. Somewhere middle in the pack, it looks like. So you have the Detroit Lions. Rush yards allowed. Where does that put them on the fewest? So they're 4th in rush yards allowed. But keep in mind, the Jags, they are not a heavy running team. They only run really when they need to. And we saw that barrel got a fly in my face. What's going on? All right, passing defense. Shout out to the Broncos with the #1 passing defense. Dolphins #2. That was the challenge for the Jags. They're up there with the passing defense, and you saw that, you know, the 5 interceptions in the first half. Lions is somewhere down here, middle of the pack, lower middle of the pack there as far as passing defense goes. Is the Jaguars. Passing defense, surprisingly enough, the Jags are even lower than that. Last in the league, pass yards allowed. Now, this is interesting. This is some statistical, analytic, interesting things to see here. Last in passing yards allowed. Taking a look at the Detroit Lions, you got weapons across the board. You saw that they have 4 receivers with 1,000 yards. That's something that they have to take a look at and try to take advantage of in the passing game, but they don't want to get too far out of their identity to where they're not running the ball either, because that is their bread and butter. Looks like no stream is ready yet. Okay, so it is time. All right. So the least amount of sacks in the league belongs to the Lions. So they don't really get to the quarterback. Most sacks in the league belongs to the Patriots. You do have the Jags up there as well. So they're not really defending the pass as well, but they're getting to the quarterback. And let's take a look at who has allowed the fewest amount of points. You got the Lions there, 4th, allowing the fewest amount of points, man. So it looks like that they're going to have to rely on their defense and the offense too. But the Jags got 40 interceptions here on the season. That puts them 2nd in the league. And these guys have 2,000-yard receivers, man. Absolutely insane. They're also 2nd at forcing fumbles. So tough match. Both teams, they're able to get it done on both sides. Who we got in the chat, man? We got GL Broncos. Yes, sir. Representing there for his team. No Pat Surtain. Still putting up big numbers. Gotta love it. 0 defense, all offense. Mike Lowe in the chat. What's going on, man? Representing New England. Watching this game from the gym. Going on 15 weeks of calorie deficits and working out 6 days a week. Down 40 pounds a month away from visible 6-pack. Okay, put in the word. Let me know when you get an 8-pack like me, bruh. Let me know. Until then, you gotta catch up. Hey, 0.5 seconds to like the video, man. Do that for me. It helps out the channel. I know my numbers aren't anything crazy, but that's something we're working towards with a variety of different gameplay. We got Madden move coverage, of course. You know, Ghost of Yote, playing some Battlefield 6, maybe. You have Madden videos, rebuilds, and things of that nature. So liking the videos really helps me out. I appreciate it. We have a stream live here that we're going to switch over to here soon. Here we go. I don't know if that like nah, bro, far from it. I'm just capping. I'm just capping. All right, let's see if we can switch over to a stream. It looks like Biggs was online here. See if I can bring it up for you guys before we get started. Yes, sir. We're in business. We're in business, Jack. Let me put this controller down, man. I'm gonna get you guys swapped over here in 1 second.
You did it again. 95J. The Madden move. The Madden move. I gotta go hard every day. 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 The Madden move. The Madden move.
Here we go. We are set up. It's the Super Bowl. Let's go, man. Detroit Lions, Jacksonville Jaguars, and it's a rain game. We got weather here in the Super Bowl. The boys are walking out. They are ready. Detroit Lions in the all black. You see the crowd going crazy. The atmosphere is here. They are ready to go. Walking out the tunnel here, hyping up the crowd. Jacksonville also sitting here in the tunnel, looking good in their regular standard unis. You could tell these boys are calm and composed. They're ready to get to it. That offense has been humming all season long. The head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars is the only Hall of Fame member. You have a legend in the Detroit Lions, Coach Biggs. And we have a rain game. You see it falling down here. This is going to be an interesting spin. Interesting spin here for the Super Bowl. All right, what we got? Running off fumes and avocado oil in the engine. That's funny. If the end result of this game isn't within 3 points, I'm gonna be hot, man. I don't like the contrast between unis here. It looks like they're very close, or should I say the similarities, not the contrast. But yeah, I wish someone would have wore some type of white. Can we play the Madden move song the whole game? I try to switch it up, brother, just to get something different for your ears, but we can play it, man, for sure. Let me know if the volumes are good. I can adjust however I need to. Hit them with the all black. Yeah, these boys are ready to ball out. All right, here we go. Lions taking the ball first here, but we have a timeout on the field. Looks like it's from the Jags. Like we talked about last game, anytime you start off with the ball, man, this first drive is so important. Got to find a way to build tempo immediately and put up points on this first drive. We're not in a position to waste possessions. Gio, I need Lions to lock in. Here we go. Jahmyr Gibbs gets the handoff, and these uniforms are so close, bro. So close. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Right. Hey, look, it's just a game. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Come on. West Coast in the building. Am I tripping, though? I wish they would have chose different uniforms. Someone got to have some type of white out here, man. This is very close on how it looks. I'm gonna just turn that up a tad bit, give something to our ears. Here we go. St. Brown just behind the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 12. I'm not sure what he was seeing on that read there. Probably a misanimation, brings St. Brown out of bounds. Quit and run it back. I mean, I wouldn't hate it, honestly, but it's up to these guys, man. I'm also on time constraints myself. But hey, we're here. We're locked in. We're going to get it done. Madden, move. Let's go, man. Let's go. We're here. It's the Super Bowl. Season 1. Lock in. Come on.
95J.
Lions. Jags.
The Madden move. The Madden move.
No! Darnell Savage with the user over the middle. That play was read out from the beginning. We took a look at the season stats, the team stats. This guy was second in interceptions Picks up a huge pick there. Now, granted, they are last in passing defense with passing yards allowed, but they're also forcing turnovers, and they get a big interception to start this game here. The Jags trying to return the favor from the interceptions they threw in the first quarter against the Miami Dolphins. Sheesh. This is when the pressure starts settling in here. Big time game. Travis Etienne breaking tackles. 2nd and 3 with a 7-yard carry. Sheesh. With the rain makes the green look black. Yeah, blew it. Throw the corner. Can we get a
I gotta go hard every day. I gotta go hard every day.
Yeah, let's play one of those, man. All right, here we go here. Looking to run the ball again here. Solid blocks, nice spin move, and he's in the end zone. Just like that. What did I say? If you get the ball first, you have to be able to capitalize on those possessions, bro. It's so important. So important. Games like this, we cannot afford to give away possessions. But credit to the Jags defense. They forced the turnover, set themselves up in good field position just to get the easy touchdown there. And they run the ball twice. Travis Etienne able to punch it in. And that's one thing you don't want to happen if you're the Lions. You don't want the run game going for the Jaguars. They typically don't run it. They're all out pass. But if they can get both going here, that's going to be a task at hand. Sheesh. Big time interception, man. Okay. We're locked in. We're locked and loaded. Jared Goff looking to respond, has had a phenomenal season and a great job here in these playoffs so far, but throws an interception here in the first quarter. Coach has to be hot about that. Gotta just, take your time, man. It's a long ball game. We're 5 minutes in the first quarter here. Jags take another timeout, leaves them with one. I'm not sure what's behind the method of the madness here, but I'm sure something's going on. Got Laporta back there with Jahmyr Gibbs looking for someone to get open. The pressure's there, man. These unis are so close together, bro. I mean, this defensive lineman is in the backfield in the face of Goff, and I'm like, it's hard to, distinguish which one's the O-line, which one's the D lineman, and this is just it's a bad call here to have similar uniforms. Jags trying to put their best play out there. Can Lions do the same? That's the question of the hour. Whoever has better eyesight gonna win. No kidding, bruh. Cat's out here wilding. I would have quit this immediately. I would have kicked this off soon. Bro, this flies. I need one of those guns, bro. I know some people have them to where you can just shoot these flies. There's just one that's just... All right, here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Goff dropping back here, and the pressure's there, man. This is a beautiful game plan from the Jacksonville Jaguars. And if you're the Lions, you got to be a little concerned here. Your run, you didn't get much yards out of that. Every time you drop back, you have pressure in your face. Now, what they really rely on is their creativity in the play calling. They're going to have to dial up some different types of motions and play actions, what they're used to, screen passes and whatnot to get this game opened up. Man, trying to throw me off, big dog. Rushing 5 this time, screen pass, but they're all over it. Jags defense not coming to play here in the Super Bowl. 4th and 10, force the punt. You got to be able to flip the field. Fox is a good punter. He should have that leg strength to get it down there. Not maximum strength though. And Tootin has the speed. He can make a big play here. Tackled at the 38-yard line, and the pressure is on the Detroit Lions. Possibility here, they get put behind 2 possessions. Defense has to step up. We spoke about it, Aiden Hutchinson. We took a look at their stats. They got to find a way to put something up here.
95J. The Madden move. The Madden move.
Man. Lions
hard every day.
Dusty ass Donald jersey. Cut it out. Cut it out. Here we go. We have a run there from 2. Big AD, man. Yeah, it's a wrap already, says Michael. Low Geo in the chat. You too buddy with Jack. Jack said, once it's game time, we're not friends. He's definitely playing like it. Dolphin Jags was the SB. Hot take there from the coach of the Dolphins. It was a great game, man. Great game. Like I said, AFC Championship, NFC Championship both come down to 3 points. Good games across the board. I'm glad I've been a part of it. Definitely going to see, can't wait to see how people respond here in season 2. Trevor Lawrence dropping back here, hasn't really had to pass much yet. They go with the screen pass, and this is a completely different offensive identity we've seen so far from the Jags. They're running the ball here. They typically don't throw screens. They go ahead and toss one in here. On this drive, going to bring us up with the 3rd and 7. Oh, they turn that music down, big dog. I can touch it down a notch. Hey, look, man, I just want to, whatever's right, you know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence making changes at the line of scrimmage here. Looks like the Lions are sending for Hutchinson with a nice pressure. Lawrence gets it off just in time, and that's a 1st down, able to move the chains. Timeout. There's an injury on the field. That's going to be DJ Reed Jr. Music too loud. Appreciate that. How about now, man? Thumbs up in the chat. Make sure we're good to go. Screw you, Jeho. Who's considered the home team here? Jags might have effed up the color. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Here we go. Nice run from man. What did I say? This is not with the herd. This is not what you want to see if you're the Lions. If the Jags can get activated in the run game without even having to pass the ball yet, that sets you up with a terrible task, man. Because then you have to start settling out. They have the running backs to get it done. He just doesn't run the ball. I mean, we see it there with Etienne. You got Tootin in the backfield. Bigsby still a part of this team. They have people to get it done, bro. And they are running the rock here. Wow. I guess J-Mo was Big's problem now. Isn't that hilarious? Full circle moment. Oh, he toying with them. Hits the hurdle there to end the play. Travis Etienne is breathing heavy back here. Pass rush is holding up. N'Keal Harry, 3rd and inches. And these guys are just pacing their way down the field. A completely different ball game that my mind is blown here. Because I've watched these past couple of games and taking a look at the scouting report, I just like how they've shifted their identity some here in the Super Bowl. Lions are going to be forced to adjust here. Aleem McNeil on that defensive line has stepped up for the tackles or loss for this team, and he's met at the line of scrimmage in the backfield. Who was that? I missed it. Too comfortable, man. He making Jamon excited, man. Bruh. Looks like we got Bigsby in the backfield. That's who that was. 4th and inches. Big time play here. Pascal almost went off sides. Aiden Hutchinson is activated. You need him to step up. They go with the pass. And he breaks the tackle on Kyle Duggar. He's in position to make the play. But he can't tackle, bro.
What?
You got to be able to wrap up. It's the Super Bowl, man. You meet him at the line of scrimmage. As soon as he catches the ball, you get hands on him. He sheds the tackle, and it's a 14-0 ball game here in the 4th quarter. Lions potentially shell-shocked. Typically here in these playoffs, they've maintained leads and kind of won from that aspect. Good special teams moment here from Raymond. Does he have the speed to break away and take it home? Leonard is on his ankles. Nice juke to the middle. Going back and forth. Huge time play. Just puts him at the 1-yard line. Big time return. And we have an injury for the Jaguars. That's going to be the right guard. But that's exactly what you need if you're the Detroit Lions, man. Set you up here on the 1-yard line. It's going to take all phases of the game to get this dub. It's the moment, it's the lights, they too bright, and I ain't talking Brightwell. Sick. Should have used that one, dog. No, yeah, I agree. Here we go with the run. That's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs. Breaks the tackle. Touchdown. Detroit Lions quickly respond here. This new generation don't want to use your tackle. Tell me about it. Big time return in the chat. Lion says, look, we might be down, but we are not out. Wow. It takes all three phases. Now, what has me... what was I about to say? I was going to say concerned, but I don't have a dog in the fight, right? I'm just commentating. But let me say it like this. If I was the Lions, what would have me concerned is that the Jags hasn't really have to show how dominant their offense can really be just yet. They haven't really opened up anything on the big plays that's typical to their identity. And that would, you know, cause for pause a little bit. Here we go. Can he respond with a big return himself? That's Tootin. He has that breakaway speed, takes a big hit, gets set at the 30-yard line. Yeah, Duggar had an opportunity to make the tackle. That could have really set up this game. And honestly, it might be a play that we look back on that could have been of a game changer. A missed tackle there. That's his Fave saying, I don't have a dog in the fight. Hey, I don't, brother. Hey, look, I'm unbiased in here, man. Look, I'm unbiased. Look, I want everybody to win. And just trying to keep it, you know, on an even playing field here. All right, Trevor Lawrence making adjustments. Hutchinson still is activated, only rushing for quick comeback route to Brian Thomas Jr. And kind of what we're seeing right now is that the Jags aren't feeling any pressure. That's all that we're seeing, right? They're just, hey, we're going to run the ball. I'm going to take the open read. I got a drag here. I got a slant here. Here goes an RPO. And these guys are just calm, cool, and composed, man. They're just, we've been here before. The pressure isn't too high. That's kind of the theme that I'm receiving right now from the Jags.
Inviting your passion, singing after, baby, you can let out the moon, you can let out the moon, I know just how you do it.
Yeah, that was definitely the game changer, and what caused problems for the Jags was the pressure that the Dolphins was able to simulate, and they had the user coverage to make up for it as well. And it's just this nickel and dime, you know, just getting down the field, breaking tackles. You need a playmaker to step up if you're the Lions here. That's just that. Taking a look at the regular season record, both teams 13-4. They meet in the Super Bowl here. People make it seem like it's for corners to tackle running backs. People like Gio never played football down in his life. Hey, look, man, if you're on my defense, you got to be able to tackle, bro. Use that M coin. Hey, look, I need +5 tackling. Can I get some +5 tackling, please? They go with the run. Travis Etienne with the broken tackle. Nice spin move. 3-yard gain. Wow. Jags find themselves in the red zone here. You have Bigsby lined up at fullback here. Jamison Williams, Brian Thomas Jr. there on the outside. They go with the run again. Tootin. Hutchinson able to clean up the play. 3rd and 9. It seems like these guys are just breaking at least one tackle per play. If you're the Lions defense, what I say, man, you got to be able to bend but don't break here. Make them settle for 3. Make this just a 10-point ball game. And, you know, I don't really see the Jags settling for that. They do have aggressive tendencies as far as, you know, wanting to put up points, but this is a 3rd and 9. Could be a tough play call here. Hutchinson, you're looking for him to show up. Jags have the playmakers to get the first down here. Let's see how they dialed it up. We got motion from BTJ. Lawrence dropping back. There's a stunt there. Can't get the pressure. Jamison Williams, revenge game. They said, look, man, you trade me away. Now it's time for me to respond. First down, Jags. Gio talking about they got Lions repellent on their jerseys. Yeah, man. I mean, there's no the amount of broken tackles we've seen so far, and really can't you know, not generating a lot of pressure so far, but we saw that on the stat sheet, right? We did the scouting report that kind of reflect on the numbers, and then you have ETN Jr. just sneaking up the middle. Somebody get hands on this guy. Big time touchdown for the Jacksonville Jags to extend this lead. Like I said, man, Jags are kind of, they're just chilling right now. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. They're just chilling. They start off the game with that huge user pick, and that's something that the Lions they're going to look back on, man. It was too early in the game to force something. You know what I'm saying? There was still 5 minutes left in the first quarter, possibly more. Just take your time. It's a long ball game. Here we are in the second quarter, you know. Just take what you can get. And that's kind of what we've seen from the Jags. They're taking the little drags, the little slant routes, the RPO, the screen, run the ball. And that's what we can see, what we need to see from the Lions here, which is shocking because that's typically how they play. But not so far just yet. They find themselves down 21-7. Don't forget, hit the like. It takes 0.5 seconds to do so. Comment, sub if you have not subbed. I appreciate it. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. It's a screen pass. Goff just gets it off in time. Nice spin move there from Jahmyr, the 1,000-yard receiver. Yeah, I know there's still people that can't join the league, guys that got fired or whatever. We're just going to wait till after advance to see if they can get joined up. So you see that they bring out that screen pass. They're looking to get some big plays and switch up the game plan here some. They got the run and the Jags defense all over it, bro. All over it. Typically, Gibbs has that ability to break tackles, but he's just smothered in the backfield there. 3rd and 3. Third down conversion rate has to be at a high clip here in the Super Bowl. Travis Hunter looking to make plays on his former team. Now, these guys haven't really, skipped a beat with the... Here we go. Goff dropping back, looking for someone to get open. It's a deep streak. There, overthrow. It's an orange pass, wide open, potential touchdown from Jared Goff. You have to ask yourself, does the rain play a factor in how that pass was? Wow. We know Goff is gone after this season. He's played well all playoffs long, and these guys feel like they're forced to go for it here. It's the Super Bowl, man. 4th and 3. Had an open receiver, and they just overthrow it. Looks like the Jags are bringing pressure here. Going to be relying on someone to get open. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown. Who are you going to give it to? Tesla, the rookie, in a big-time moment. You call his number. He's on the 1v1 far left side of the field, and they give him a chance to make it right there. The Lions just miss out on a touchdown. Wow, big-time conversion there. I respect it. Gutsy play. You know you're going against a big play offense. You're saying, hey, man, I can't just punt them the ball. I'm probably kicking against the wind right now. Sam Laporta with a strong catch. So that punt wouldn't have been far anyhow. You know what I'm saying? Matt, the coaches that were fired should have job offers after advance, but I don't think they can just pick who they want, just what they are offered. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Gosh. Deep corner route. It's a blue. Strong catch from St. Brown. Those are the plays you need to make. Those are the plays you need your guys to show up for. Yeah, man. I mean, I had some people retire as well. So you have to consider some potential blacklist options. We're going to have to work and find some workarounds. Yeah, just sticky, bro. Like, people getting, man, I need them to get joined into the league. It's just obstacle after obstacle. It seems like Goff dropping back. The pressure is there. Oh, a potential interception, bro. So what we're seeing so far from this Lions offense, they start off with the screen pass. They try to run the ball. That doesn't work. They're forced with a big fourth down conversion. They get that from the rookie. They move down the field with a nice corner route to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Here they are in the red zone. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the second quarter. They got to find a way to put up points. Jags get the ball to start the second half. Looking for someone to get open. It's a deep shot over the middle. It's picked off. Looks like it was potentially a little too late. He was open there on the post route. A lot of guys were open, potentially open on that play. And I'll bring it to you one more time here while the plays are getting selected. So if we review this play one more time, you have Gibbs coming up on this streak route. You got Laporta on the deep post. You even think about circle here on this inside zig. They take the shot over the middle. It's picked off. And the Jags got the ball, man. All right, I think we're caught up here. You got the handoff to ETN, breaking the tackle. And man, sheesh. Good thing I got coach of the year. Don't worry about none of this. Yeah, 49ers put up a game plan. Gio says good game. About to lock into work since Lions isn't locked in. Sad face, sad face. It's a long ball game. We got 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Anything can happen. They just got to find a way to get some stops here. And like I said, man, if the Jags can get the run game going, that's something that's you got to be worried about. You know, because you can't sell out for the run, man. You can't sell out for the run because they know how to dial it up in the passing game. And so far, these Lions are just shell-shocked. I don't know if it's the moment, if it's the opponent, or what. But these guys aren't making the reads that they're typically used to making, finding the open receiver, playing at their own pace. We just haven't really seen that from them so far. ETN just right up the middle, man. And these guys are averaging, you know, about 8 yards per carry, 10 rushes for 87 yards for Travis. And you got to stop the bleeding somewhere if you're the Detroit Lions.
You did it again. 95J. The Madden move.
You got to stop the bleeding somewhere. First and 10. That's 11 rushes for 102 yards. 100 yards in rushing. It's still the first half. Not a good sign. I mean, a great sign if you're the Jags, right? That's exactly what you want. In these games, I noticed myself, though, when I'm commentating, I kind of just tend to lean more to the underdog in the situation here, kind of speak from their vantage point. I need to start thinking from both sides. Bigsby, strong run, another 7-yard carry. 2nd and 3, 30 seconds here. Jags used those 2 timeouts earlier on in the first quarter. That could be coming back to bite them, but these guys aren't worried about it. You have a little runoff there, 25 seconds to go. They still have 1 timeout. If anything, they settle for 3. They feel good about that. Lawrence dropping back. Someone's wide open. That's Jamison Williams. And just short of the touchdown on the 1 yard line, 18 seconds left on the clock. You got the plug in the touchdown. I'm surprised that wasn't a touchdown. Yeah. Craziness. So AFC Championship game, NFC Championship game, they both result in just a 3-point victory. And you see the Jags kind of extending their lead. Jared Goff only 54 passing yards here in the first half, 41% completion rate. Trevor Lawrence, I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but these guys it's just a walk in the park right now. They're not overstressed. They're not pressing the issue. 100% completion rate, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. That's what it is, man. Just look, don't let the moment be too big for you. Just, hey, it's another day. It's another day in the office, and let's ball out. Jags find themselves in prime position to put up points here. A potential touchdown. They got a drag route. Hutchinson's in the area looking for someone to get open. Is Lawrence? Does he scramble? No. Just has to throw it away. 8 seconds left. Great defense from the Lions. You got to be able to hold them to 3 if anything. That's what you're going to want. But I don't see the Jags taking a field goal here. I don't see it. Again, Dolphins Jags was the Super Bowl. Man. Got motion from Brian Thomas Jr. here, looking for someone to get open. And great defense once again. 3 seconds left. Curious what the coach dials up here for the Jags. Great defense from the Lions. Whoa, it's a whiffed kick. Wow, way off the mark, but the Jags still way ahead here. 21-7. 2-possession ball game. The Lions have to kick it off to them. It would have been good for the Jags to put up 3 there and to receive the ball to start the second half, just to extend that lead, keep their foot on the gas here in the Super Bowl. Don't leave anything, no, what's the word I'm looking for? Any open ends. Gotta close it all off. Tootin dropping back. Nice return at the 27. Back live here in the Super Bowl, the Madden Move Season 1. Jacksonville Jags have the lead here, 21-7. Trevor Lawrence dropping back. Looks like they're trying to get in their bag as far as the passing game goes. Wide opens Brian Thomas Jr. Terrion Arnold able to come away with the tackle. That's going to be the head coach for the Dolphins. Uh, 0.5 seconds to like the video. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel, man. If you have not subbed, please sub to the channel. Hit that bell so you're notified on all upcoming videos. 2nd and 10 here. That's what the Lions need, man. They need to provide that pressure coming off the edge. Now, this isn't the greatest Jags offensive line, right? You got to find a way to bring some type of pressure. You got to get creative. If you're the I can't talk. You got to get creative if you're the defensive coordinator. We got to bring some pressure from somewhere. Is it the slot corner? Is it the mic? Someone has to get home. Hutchinson, do we move him around on the defensive line? Looking for someone to get open. Brian Thomas is double covered there. Aiden Hutchinson in the face of Lawrence has to throw it away there. Lions starting to cook on defense here. Take away all the options from the receiving game. This is interesting, man. We saw the stats. You know, Jags, they let up the most passing yards, and Jared Goff limited to only 45 passing yards in the first half. Jameson Williams can't come down with the catch. That's a nice hit there from Brian Branch, applying the contact as soon as the ball hits the hands of the receiver. And Jameson has had a good day so far against his former team. Looks like the Jags are primed to go for it here in a 4th and 10 situation. They had 2 throwaways, a drop pass there, and let's see what they cook up. All right, it's 11:36 Central. You need someone to step up here. Lawrence does have that ability to scramble as well. ETN in the backfield. They're creating some motion here, trying to identify the coverage of the Lions. Jameson with the free release on the wheel route. The tight end's open over the middle. X Factor Brian Branch in the area. You need him to get hands on the target. It looks like he goes for the pick, takes him out of position. He's activated, bro. X Factor. That's a huge miss from the defense, bro. Big time gutsy play from the Jags. They extend the drive. That's a first down, putting them in the red zone. Wow. They go with the handoff here. It's been their bread and butter. ETN is having a day. That is a tough sequence of events there. for the Lions. I mean, just taking a look at this Jags offense, man, it's a headache trying to worry about all these guys, man. ETN isn't traded up, but you see how many tackles he's breaking. He has the agility, acceleration, change of direction, to get sticky. And he has that break tackle ability as well. And then you take a look at the receivers, BTJ, you got JMO, and then a big play from that tight end there. No one is exempt. Diami Brown is a 2,000-yard receiver here in this season. So, you got to cover every blade of grass here in this game. Making some adjustments. It looks like the Lions are out here in a nickel coverage. You got Brian Branch. He typically has been playing the sub linebacker, but he's at the safety position today, almost in position to get an interception. That's the second drop of this drive for Jameson Williams. They missed their previous field goal attempt. Let's see if they can punch it in here. And they do. They extend the lead by 3. Now, that's I said that on the fly, but that's something to consider. I don't know if that's a change in the defense, but previous games, Brian Branch was the sub linebacker. This time he's playing safety. He gives up that big play. I don't know if that has anything to do with some of the downfalls of the Lions defense here today. That changeup, I don't know. It's just something to note. Raymond had that big kick return earlier. That's going to put them at the 25. Season 2. Let's go, man. Super Bowl here in season 1. Ready to get started, man. We got the draft coming up. Off-season schedule will be posted in the announcements in the Discord. All right, Jared Goff. Like I said, man, he's played well. He's going to have to find a way to dial in here. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. He's in pass pro. Looking for someone to get open. It's a deep shot. Ransaw has the speed. Tries to hit Travis Hunter on a deep post, but Ransaw, man, he has the speed to make up where he lacks in coverage. He does it there with the user interception. And it goes from bad to worse for the Detroit Lions here. Probably wasn't anticipating a rain game. Kind of throws off the game plan some. And, Hunter tries to get his target in a revenge game against his former team, but just clamped up in coverage, and that results in a big turnover for the Jags, man. They capitalize on that, and they're going to be looking to put up points here. Still in good position on this side of the 50. ETN, nice juke move, another broken tackle, fighting for extra. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. Wow. Now keep in mind, the winner of this game will receive $300 and a Madden Move Super Bowl trophy. The runner-up will receive $150. So credit to both guys for their performances throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. RPO here to Jameson Williams. First down, and they're moving right along. Let me get an NFC team. I'll take the worst one. You're locked in, brother. You locked in with the Fins. You locked in. You're going to have to meet Sway again here in the playoffs if both of you guys, if it lines up that way. There goes ETN there. Just stopped before the first down marker. Dolphins, did you rewatch that game at all? I'm curious. Did you rewatch the stream? Did you see anywhere maybe where you could have capitalized or what you could have done better? Because it was a great game. It was a great game. I think you guys came out with a solid game plan, man. Bringing that pressure is just, these games are long, bro. ETN, nice juke inside. Takes a good hit, puts him at the 4. Ray says, Dolphins, you ain't messing with me. Dolphins, 49ers, they lost to the Bears, if I'm not mistaken. Everyone counting out the Rams, and I love it. Nice jet sweep there from Jameson Williams. Tries to punch it into the end zone. That's going to put him at the 2-yard line. 24-7 here. Third quarter. 1:50 seconds left. I like commentating closer games. I'm not saying this game is out of reach. I believe anything can happen. But here we go. Jags with the strong lead here. They go with the fake jet sweep play action. Lawrence willing out left. Dumps it off to Bigsby. And that's the second broken tackle on a big play that he's had. And we got to look back to that one broken tackle. Duggar was in position to stop him. They converted on that 4th down. That's one play we got to think about when it was still in reach. Big time touchdown to extend the lead from the Jacksonville Jags. That's going to move them up 31-7. Let's see. Dolphins needed to play bend, don't break defense. I agree. Allowed too many points to be scored after that. Many turnovers. I haven't seen it yet, bro. I'll watch it later, but I kind of have an idea. Bro, someone throwing 5 picks on me ain't a game. It ain't a game. What do you think, Gio? 5 picks, you losing? LOL. Hey, man, it was all in the first quarter. Like I said, not each of those interceptions led to points. You got to think about 2 of them, right? Take away 2 possessions because the Dolphins did have that fumble and they threw an interception they threw 2 pick sixes. 2 pick sixes, and there was a fumble as well, if I'm not mistaken, from Achane. So it kind of, balances out in the big picture. 2nd and 6 here. And we talk a lot about this Jags offense, but you gotta give credit to their defense as well, man. Overall, solid team. Solid user. He's saying, yeah, man, I sold that game 100%. It was a good one. It was a good one. As it stands currently, we are looking at a Super Bowl champion in the Jacksonville Jaguars. Unless Jared Goff and the Lions can cook something up here to get this offense going. It's a deep shot to St. Brown. He's not able to come down with it. It's dropped. Jags threw pick 6 as well. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if he said he did. I just couldn't remember. I know some got close. 5 picks, I'm not losing. Maybe in the past, but now I'm putting safeties on loose. Backed up, making dink and dunk. Big's going to need a wellness check for about a week. Hey, man, I guarantee you this brother's going to be feeling good, still collecting 150 here today. And I bet the vibes are good. Now, granted, you want to win this game, of course, right? But you could take some positives away from it. St. Brown able to come away with the catch. That's going to be a 1st down. One would think, would Maul put up a better fight? Since being in the Madden move, I want to say I've seen similar results as, how do I say this? I want to say I see similar results that I'm seeing here in this game. Now, granted, I thought this game would just be a lot closer. I think these early turnovers here kind of set the Lions back some. But I think out of each time that those guys have played, it's probably like, I don't want to misspeak because I don't remember. It's been seasons of gameplay, but I think Jags has the advantage. My honest take is I believe anybody can win any given day in the Madden move. That's my honest take. Regular season, man, gotta start treating every game like a playoff game. That's kind of my mentality going into next season. I just kind of started picking up a little too late myself. Got Maul in the chat. I probably don't. I don't remember the record between you two here in the Madden move. Almost an interception. 4th and 7 here. Lions got to find a way to convert. right, Golf. We need to see you make a play. We got to see you make a play, Golf. We need some type of positives we could take away from this. I know this is your last game as a Detroit Lion. I know that to be a fact. Looking for someone to get open. Circle is wide. On the run. And that's Tesla. Golf throwing on the run. Maul's in the chat talking about I'd have to play him on a day off. I can't play Sway fresh off of work. That's what makes it tough. Monday through Friday. And Madden move is 3-1 his way. Madden all time, man, it's like 18-3. Tough fit, no doubt. Tough fit. Big time catch from St. Brown. And if we're thinking about the Lions as well here in this game, we got to think back to that wide open streak that they had that was overthrown by Goff. That was a touchdown removed off the board. I don't believe that drive resulted in points. So, you know, you got to take a look at that play as well. And it's picked off, man. They try to find Tesla. That's going to bring us to about 4 interceptions here today, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just going downhill here in the Super Bowl. Jags just, since their first drive, man, they've just been, you know, taking what the defense is giving them. They're just playing cool and calm, man, here in the Super Bowl. They're running the ball and just, you know, playing a simple game. You haven't seen many of the deep passing routes that you typically see from this Jags team. Completely different identity here. I like the switch up. But, you know, that's the way they got it done. 18 rushes for 153 yards. Could you have said that coming into this game, that you expected that from the Jags? Myself, I would say no. Not that he doesn't have the ability to get it done, just because that's not part of his game plan, typically. Got play action here, looking for someone to get open. Lawrence has nice wheels, just dumps it off to Diami Brown, and he's able to get the first down off that play somehow. And that's kind of the theme of this game. 212 yards, 2 touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence. It's plays like that. Looks like it could have been stopped at the line of scrimmage, but gets about 15 yards on that play. Maul would have put up a better fight. Gio says Maul would have put up a better fight. Ray would have. It is what it is, though. Hey, man, you got to make it. You got to make it there to say, you know, the what ifs or something crazy. Angel in the chat says, well, GG's. I'm going to lock in for season 2. You and I both, my brother. You and I both. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. We're going to get this draft kicked off, and I need to be ultra aggressive in free agency. Maul in the chat. I was supposed to start school in December, but they pushed it up to November 7th. And next week I'm gone. I'm going to be gone the whole week. So it's like, I'm effed. I can't play Madden at all. Plus the newborn. Congratulations on new life here in the earth. Always a blessing, man. Always a blessing. We're going to miss you here in the Madden move. You have contributed greatly to the league, and I don't say that lightly, man. I appreciate your efforts and contribution, bringing new members into the Madden move to expose the league and just to speak positively about the league as well. That's helped us grow. I appreciate it. Gio in the chat, people don't want to get in the lab, man, in the off season. Been going into season 2 the same. Congrats on the baby. Yeah, I'm locking in too, watching this game. It really pisses me off. I don't want no one crying next year. Says Ray in the chat. Hey, man, you had an identity crisis, bro. You're coming off a loss, and you got an identity crisis, man. Talk about a wellness check, brother. What's going on, man? Yes, sir. Congrats on the newborn. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Rodriguez trying to get to Lawrence, but it's a drop pass from Williams. Able to get it off and escape the pressure. Let's lock in, man. Madden move, man. Let's go.
You did it again.
Let's go.
95J.
My account was
The Madden
hacked.
move. The Madden move.
in the SUPERBOWL game. Congratulations to both members for their performance here in the Madden Move in Season 1. Put up strong regular season stats. We have the MVP in Trevor Lawrence, Coach of the Year, Ray Rankin from the San Francisco 49ers. And taking a look at this Lions team, man, you gotta be happy with what you've seen from your team. Jameer Gibbs is a 1,000-yard receiver, a 1,000-yard rusher. He's put up a big play here. As I mentioned his name, that's gonna be a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
I gotta go hard every day. 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 I hit my dance, I hit my place, I get my pay. I took my move, I'm in my bag, I'm in my whoop. I'm winning them all, I'm good with these tools, they playing the moves. Madden the moves, the Madden move, he's sticking you
conversion. I think he's speaking of this track right here. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Hit him with the 90-95J track. Shout out to my brother, man, Jordan Air Young.
I've been running the play like I'm 95J. I'm a ball out all day. Thank the Lord on the way. Thank the Lord on the way. 95J with the action. 95J with the action.
Lions gonna look back, man. They're gonna say, hey, it all came down to the turnovers. I mean, take a look at the score, 31-15. Not a crazy deficit. It just comes down to the turnovers, bro. That's all it comes down to. I passed all my exams. We lit hundreds across the board. There we go. Lock in, brother. Lock in. Good job. Straight Madden time. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Lions. He deserved to be here. Definitely does. He a dog in my books. I agree. I agree. That Super Bowl gets different, man. This is when you meet the best of the best. 20 rushes for Travis Etienne. 149 yards. I can't lie, man. I'm ready for off season. Ready to spend some money in free agency. Ready to be ultra aggressive in that aspect. We got some moves to make ourselves here in Los Angeles. We have the number 4 round pick. Taking a look at a couple different players here, really just based on need, and ready to see how we can develop throughout the off season. How we can use some of these coaching points. See if we can get some devs. Build up on some skill points and things of that nature. But we signed that rookie quarterback, bro. He was like a 62 overall, man. He was like 62 overall. He's like an 80 something now. Signed him for 5 years for pennies. I don't care. I'm just gonna keep him. That's one less player we have to pay. I don't have to worry about paying a quarterback. We got a cheap quarterback, man. 95J track is not on the Discord, but I can put it in there, brother. I can put it in there. Golf looking to get a touchdown to end out this game.
I'm a ball out Tom Brady. Michael Vick, I'm a dog. I've been running the play like I'm 95J. I'm a ball out all day. Thank the Lord on the way. Thank the Lord on the way.
That's nice route concept. Need him to come away with that catch there, especially an X-Factor receiver. Like, bro, we need you to hold on to that. Golf dropping back. Deep shot to St. Brown. Can't come away with it again, man. Drop's kind of been the theme for this offense here today. 10 seconds left. And we have a new Super Bowl champion here in the Madden Move. Shout out to Coach Sway and the Jacksonville Jaguars, a regular season record of 13-4, has the MVP quarterback. Trevor Lawrence put up about 88 touchdowns to only about 20 interceptions or so. Fought through adversity to get here. Had a tough game against the Dolphins, but they fought back, and they deserve their Super Bowl appearance and their win today. Congratulations to the Jags. He will get a Madden Move Super Bowl trophy mailed to his house, and he will get that $300. There goes the Gatorade pour on the quarterback there. On the coach, on the coach there. The Lions are not feeling good about this one, but they made it to the big game. They made it to the big stage. You know that they're going to be wanting to bounce back here in season 2. Wow. There goes the trophy, man. These guys are locked in. You got to reflect on the regular season, everything you've been through, the stats you put up, the highs, the lows, for this moment right here to lift that trophy here in the Madden Move. That's going to be it, fellas. People look on the announcements. I'll have the offseason posted. Congratulations to the Jags and the Lions both for their performances here this season. Hope y'all have a blessed day, man. I will tap in with y'all.
I dance, I hit my blitz, I get my pay. $95K, I'm a ball out Tom Brady. Michael Vick, I'm a dog. I've been running the play like I'm 95J. I'm a ball out all day. Thank the Lord on the way. Thank the Lord on the way. 95J with the action. 95J with the action. 95J, yeah, yeah. 95J. 95J with the action. 95J with the action. 95J, yeah, yeah. 95J, yeah, yeah. 95J, I'm a ball out Tom Brady. Michael Vick, I'm a dog. I've been running the play like I'm 95J. I'm a ball out all day. Thank the Lord on the way. Thank the Lord on the way. 95J with the action.